interesting things because when we're a stuntman, what we're doing is trying to make our actor look good, and we're not expecting to get credit for something because you're a stuntman trying to do your part of the movie. And there's been many times when you're on a show and you say, this is going to be great, I can't wait, this is going to come out, they're going to love it. I doubled John Travolta on his second show with Olivia Newton-John. I knew that was going to be big. Anybody here of Two of a Kind? And all these movies, well, at any rate, all these movies you do, and when I started this one, like everyone else, I had no idea it was going to be really important to anybody particularly. And you do these films as a job, and you're really trying to do your part. There's a lot to think about when you're doing a stunt job. You've got to look like the actor, you got to make it work, you got to be safe, and you got to do it as few takes as you can. So you have all this stuff going on, and you don't sit back and say, oh, I can't wait till 10 years from now I'll have fans coming up to me asking for an autograph. That's the furthest thing from your mind. And this is it's a real surprise to us, because when we leave for the weekend and we're back home, we're just regular guys, regular people. At least I am,
I gotta get into that.
At any rate, no, it's the truth. You are the ones that make us, important at all. So we thank you.
There are so many ways that you can be grateful for life, and this is my way. I got called to go into a wardrobe fitting down in Los Angeles, and they have a big place down there that you can go in and you get the studio furnishes all the clothes for what you're going to do. And the guy's fitting me in clothes, and he said, well, you're wearing these clothes, you're about the same size as this guy you're doubling. And I said, well, who's that? And he said, this guy called John Wayne. Well, I had only been in the business a short time. This was 1956, 57. And I said, are you kidding me? Are the real John Wayne? He said, there's not a dead one. He said, yeah. Well, and they were going to Tucson, Arizona. Now, I don't know about you guys out there and the ladies too. John Wayne is a name that everybody in the country respects as a citizen, as a man that loved his country, red, white, and blue from his toes to his nose, and drank bourbon like it was water. But a wonderful guy and loved by everybody. And for me to be told that I was going to be able to double John Wayne, I was only, I think at that time, 31 years old. I was thrilled to death, and I couldn't wait to get on the set. We were shooting in Tucson, Arizona. So on a Friday morning, a Monday morning rather, I went to wardrobe there, and they said, well, you're putting his clothes on today. And they fitted me in his clothes, and then they gave me a white duster to go over the clothes. And I said, just keep these on, and don't show the other clothes until you're necessary, until you have to double Wayne. And I said, well, okay. And I said, when is he going to come to work? And they said, he's standing right behind you. And he was. He was about 2 feet behind me. And he says, what's your name, Ted? And I said, Ted White. And he said, Ted, nice to meet you. You play, what is it? I can't think of it, where you've got the 24 pieces on the chest. Chess. You play chess. And I said, no, I don't play chess. He said, well, you're off my list right now. Well, anyway, that day was the first day that I had a chance to double him. And that was the day that I said, I will never forget, here's a man that everybody in the country loves, and he's tough as a boot and kind as he can be, and at night he can get as drunk as any of us and have a great time. But to me, the thrill of all of motion picture business was to meet him for the first time and to be able to work with him. That was the beginning. The thrill has lasted for the last 60 years. It included Clark Gable, Victor Mature, Rock Hudson, just run on down the line to all the tall, big names in the business. I had a great life and a great opportunity.